These are the worst player mistakes in football. At the highest level, football is ruthless. It can turn into goals for your opponent, or denied your own team a certain goal, or even something more crazy. So let's start fast. Here we are, Copa del Rey semi-final. Atletico Madrid versus Barcelona. No room for mistakes, or at least, that's what everyone thought. From the very first minutes, Atletico pressed instantly, so Barcelona were forced backward, and then, in just minute 6, the ball goes back to Joan Garcia, the kind of things goalkeepers do literally thousands of times in training. But football has a sense of humor. The ball just keeps going, right under his foot. They return for saving it, but no, it's over. The ball already crosses the line. And you know the worst part is that he's being good performance, which somehow makes it even more brutal. But just when you think it can't get worse, it did, and he concedes 3 more goals on that match. Chelsea versus Tottenham Hotspur. The kind of match where every touch matters. And I have to say, one person's steps mattered a little too much. Marc Cucurella receives the ball on the left side, but yeah, his shoes betray him and he slips. Literally banana peel effects. The ball goes to a Tottenham player. Just like that, they scored. Thank you very much. But he's not slip again. Somehow, it happens again. Again in the same side and same person and same boots. Cucurella tries to move and slips again. Tottenham get the ball again, and they scored again. Both goal gifted. Within seconds, he runs to the sideline and changes that things. Luckily for him, Chelsea turn the game around and win in the end. After the match, this was his story on Instagram. A photo of those boots in the trash. And now here we are for Real Madrid counterattack. Arda Güler makes a perfect pass to Kylian Mbappe with ruthless speed. The goalkeeper makes an insane decision and rushed out from his goal. With a beautiful two-touch motion, he shifted the ball one way and goes another. And now just him and an empty net. He strike it with his left foot, and the ball smashed into the post, and it didn't go in. Crazy! Dominik Szoboszlai had already scored a beautiful goal against Barnsley in the FA Cup, and everything looked easy for Liverpool. But then, this happened in minute 40. Szoboszlai drops deep near his own goal. He decides to try something crazy. Yeah, a back heel pass to his goalkeeper. And you know what's the problem? The pass was way too slow. And suddenly, a Barnsley player appears in behind. Just like that, Szoboszlai had literally gifted them a goal. Good for him, Liverpool were still winning, and this mistake didn't cost them the whole game. But still, it's horrible. Barcelona versus Girona, a match they simply couldn't afford to lose if they wanted to stay at the top of the table, and of course, tension was everywhere. And then, the perfect opportunity came in, last minute of the first half, a penalty awarded for Barcelona. And surprisingly, it's Lamine Yamal who steps up. He places the ball down with confidence. He shoots and straight off the crossbar. Not even close enough to pretend it was going in. Nothing worked for Yamal that night, and he was in a bad performance, and yeah, Barcelona went on to lose the game 2-1. And that missed penalty? Yeah, of course, it's affected. I don't even know if this counts, but this mistake from I show speed in that charity match. Eden Hazard dragged the ball forward with all his effort. He carried it a long distance, and then he saw speed on his right, so he did everything right and he made a pass to him. All he had to do was shoot, but he didn't. Exactly, he didn't shot at all. The ball just rolling past. Just look at Hazard's reaction. He's literally in shock, even himself. In a tense match between Chelsea and Leeds United, everything was perfectly balanced. Both teams were fighting same, and the game stood tie at 2-2. Here it is, Cole Palmer. He had already scored a goal that night, so suddenly found himself in the perfect position. A pass comes in from the right side. There's no defender and there's not even a goalkeeper there. It's just Palmer and an open net. All he had to do was just put it in. But no, he sends the ball straight in the stands. Really, how did he miss that? And here's another crazy mistake. Garnacho carried the ball forward and he waiting for the exact moment. Then he released it. He makes a perfectly weighted pass that split the space and literally making a goal. So Antony was there, just him and the open goal in front of him. Fans inside the stadium were already celebrating, but he missed this easily. It didn't even come close to fulfilling what the moment demanded. Football can build you up in seconds and crushes you just as fast in seconds. And now, check out this. He moved forward to strike, and then, his foot slipped. A loss of balance at the worst possible moment. His body collapsed awkwardly, and the shot goes to another place. Later in the same match, the exact person stepped up for a free kick, and he scored it. What a goal! It all started with a perfect interception from Marcus Rashford. He looked up and made a good pass to Garnacho. The goal was completely open, just one touch was enough, but no! It went wrong, he missed it and sent the ball out, from literally open goal. Bayern Munich were leading against Real Madrid late in the game, until the ball received Vinicius Jr. He took a relatively simple shot. The ball went straight toward goal, so Neuer caught it, but then the ball slipped out of his hands and dropped right in front of Joselu. To be fair, shots that bounce awkwardly just before reaching a goalkeeper can be difficult to save. But that's a mistake. Joselu scored another goal and they eliminate from Champions League. Just like that, with just one mistake. In the Manchester Derby, City produced a beautiful piece of team play with classic quick passes. The ball was lifted across goal and when it's in air, dropped to Erling Haaland with the goal completely open. And he sent it over the bar. He shocked literally everyone. Even Rodri turns away in frustration like this. So these were some of the craziest mistakes from football players. I hope you enjoyed it. Now you coming this far, so hit the subscribe button if you want.